Deshae was calling and texting Kai like, oh, that's a little girl, but was the main trying to with me.
Frosty game? I hope we ain't doing that, man. When motherfuckers be in the wrong, they start to go under the belt. Deshae do be doing some crazy stuff.
You know when I'm thinking about making a proposal, if I get down on one knee, I spent the back.
Streamer's favorite streamer needs no real introduction, but in case you actually have never heard of him, he is the peak when it comes to streaming. Someone who is very well known, reached heights that no one has ever done before, and has recently even stepped away from the internet after fulfilling so many goals that it's kind of hacking and
Was we not being realistic?
Receiving for in any way. When a lot of people saw this, they basically thought it was him confirming the rumors, but at no point in time did he ever say what the reason was for, why he ended up breaking up with her, or anything of the sort. He just left it up to speculation, and with that most recent tweet being about the relationship, a lot of people were just pointing the finger at that. And because of that, a bunch of people had went online and were accusing GiGi of crazy things, saying that she was a gold digger, saying that she was this and that, but at no point in time did Kai really have an input. Even with that being the case, she decided to post on her story, going off on the people that were saying stuff about her. I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to revealing to each other Kai with her goals are fake.
I see his friends.
And she was going to move on with her life, but of course that couldn't be the case, because we're here today with her going on a YouTube video, not really exposing Kai Cenat, but exposing things with inside the relationship, even the people around Kai that she claims are fake.
I see his friends laughing and think cute, think it's cool. Who the fuck laughs at their friend going through a breakup? Or who the fuck gets excited behind their friend going through a breakup? But then I thought about it. Every friend that fucking laughed or got excited was a that was on my Deshae. Why the fuck are you saying anything? I seen the clip where Deshae was like, oh, I was never a fan of Kai and GiGi. Kai needs to da-da-da-da.
What about Deshae?
Of course you weren't a fan, my heart, because you wanted to be my. Like, when me and Kai first got together, Deshae was calling and texting Kai like, oh, that's a little girl, you like her, like nah, bruh, I don't think you should with her, but was the main trying to with me. Mind you, me and his sister were best friends from when we were like 13, 14 years old until 21. Deshae had been trying to with me since I was like 13, 14 years old, since I met them.
Deshae plug.
Okay, fam, y'all gotta chill. This shit only happens on Twitch. Deshae? Deshae Frost? Frosty game? Deshae? I hope we ain't doing that, man. But you know how I know how it should be. When motherfuckers be in the wrong, they start to go under the belt type shit. So maybe that's her going under the belt. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Deshae do be doing some crazy stuff. But when it comes to his friends, I don't think he's doing that, because he wouldn't be around DailyJd, and I know how DailyJd is, so he wouldn't be around DailyJd, because DailyJd done had some bad hoes too, and we ain't never heard nothing from DailyJd, you know.
Freaky Frost. Now, if you've been around this channel long enough, you already know how I feel about Deshae and his freaky ways, so this honestly doesn't surprise me in the slightest. If there's an extra piece of really curvy driftwood, I believe he would try and talk to that as well. And during the time she's talking about, currently she's around 21, 22, so when she was 13, Deshae would have been around 17 to like 16, around that age range, which I guess they are still minors technically, but to me that is very weird behavior. I don't think a 17-year-old should be interacting with anybody that's 13, 14, but I guess that's just me. Maybe Deshae thinks differently. Well, obviously he does by her testimony of this. But honestly, not unexpected, because this is Freaky Frost we're talking about, so it's not surprising to anybody that he tried to interact with any girl, regardless if they were family, friend of his sisters, or friends of anybody else's. But the person that got people genuinely surprised was apparently Des sliding into her DMs and even trying to get with her after breaking up with Kai Cenat.
And Des, you thought it was so funny, thought so cool, thought so cute, right? You were so happy that your friend is now not in a relationship. But Des, you also were trying to with me. Once I caught you on my page liking my the other day, I then went to your page, went to go DM you and tell you about yourself until I came across the DMs you have been sending me since 2021, Des.
Damn.
Plug.
That did say 2021. Do y'all think this shit fake? This DM?
DMs you have been sending me since 2021, Des. DTB Des goes to page. Cool.
Oh,
Mind you, Des was liking my on what day is this? What day is this? January 16th. Today's January 20th. This was
wait, 2021? Was they not? What, they weren't together. What the fuck? Okay, fam, y'all gotta chill. This shit only happens on Twitch. They weren't together. They don't even matter. But I mean, the like in the picture, that's a little bit much.
I came across the DMs you have been sending me since 2021, Des. DTB.
Now that 1 hour ago, they can be interpreted wrong. But the DMs from 2021, it don't fucking matter. Y'all wasn't together. What the fuck? I mean, you a beautiful girl, so I mean, nigga, just DM
Des goes to page. Cool. Mind you, Des was liking my on what day is this? What day is this? January 16th. Today's January 20th. This was 4 days ago. You are so epic. I don't know what that emoji's supposed to mean. Y'all know, I don't know. But I know it don't mean nothing just friendly. Heart emoji. You're so perfect. I'm coming. Am I gonna be able to see you? This was in 2021. When I first started with Kai and he did some that really bothered me and I stopped with him. As soon as I stopped with him, you was DMing my friend, telling my friend that you wanted to with me, not knowing by the time you were DMing her, me and Kai hadn't already made up and came back together.
Now, the situation with Des definitely hits harder because that's Kai Cenat's closer friend coming from New York, and the fact that he would be over here DMing her friend to see if he can get with her when he knows that her and Kai are supposed to be together is pretty odd and
that's just he say she say though.
Weird behavior. And with the DMs from 2021, a lot of people are only putting that out because of the age gap again, with Des being around 19 to 20 and her being 17, 16, around that age. And a bunch of people are pointing the finger at Des, saying that he is fake to Kai, he's not a real friend of Kai's. That's definitely not behavior that a real friend would go and do. But she didn't stop there. She also addressed some rumors of people calling her a gold digger.
Before Kai, I was getting, like, I've been told y'all this. Been going on. Why the fuck would I get in a relationship with somebody and then not want I've been already getting before I was with him? Y'all don't want to know the type of cars I was asking for my sweet 16. Like, I was a 16-year-old driving a Benz. I was a 14, 15-year-old driving my parents' luxury cars to school. Y'all don't know me. Like, if I ask my person, that's between me and my. As soon as we would put y'all in our business a little bit, y'all would take that and just run with it like I ain't never had before. No, I been having, I been getting. Like,
now, don't get me wrong, if you still have a luxurious lifestyle before Kai Cenat, that's all fine and dandy, and if you had one before him, that's also great. That's even better, actually. But you can't sit here and lie and act like her life wouldn't be elevated by being with him. He was at his prime, at the top of the game. Again, one of the biggest streamers out, doing collaborations that people could only dream of. So being around him by proxy is not only going to elevate her, but also just her career in general. I'm not saying that makes her a gold digger, but just saying that that's why a lot of people think that, because you are going to gain by just being around him. And another reason that a lot of people are pointing the finger at her saying that she's a gold digger is because of a clip that came out from her video vlog of her asking Kai Cenat for certain things on Christmas that were all luxurious, expensive items.
Okay, I know it seems like a lot, but you're Santa Claus and you get people stuff. Like, come on. Okay, so this is my number one gift. G-Wagon.
Okay, we seen that one already. But, being a gold digger, I mean, technically you can really be a gold digger still, even if you have the lifestyle, the lavish lifestyle. I mean, being a gold digger just simply means that you are in it for the money. So, I mean, if you already quote unquote got the lifestyle, wouldn't you want to keep up the lifestyle?
Plug.
And I'm not counting nobody's pockets or nothing, but what does she do? Like, what does she do? I know she a YouTuber now, but what was she doing? Cause ain't she, her mom is, let me see. Ashley Monroe. Damn it. Who is her mom? Cause I heard her mom is like, I heard her mom was a gold digger too. Hell.
Plug.
So her mom was a Grammy-nominated American country singer and songwriter, a member of Pistol Annies. What? Ain't no way. Nah, that ain't her. Ashley Monroe. GiGi. CEO of what? Okay. But what did she do though? What did her mom do? Who is Ashley Monroe? There's very little information about Gabrielle's mom, since it appears she prefers to keep a personal life private. However, she does have a public Instagram account that boasts almost 1 million followers. Quick dancer, CEO of a shop. Like, what her mama do? Like, what the hell? Her mama, she getting money from her mama or some shit? Cause, yeah, what does? The fuck did she do? Atlanta born lifestyle content creator, TikTok YouTuber, known for her engagement. So she was just like an influencer, but she wasn't getting fucking G-Wagon money type shit.
1K fam, y'all gotta chill. This shit only happens on Twitch.
So Cenat would only boost you up, like, I'm not to be counting pockets or anything, but G-Wagon though.
Black, pink interior. It's very detailed. I just feel like, for safety reasons, I did want a pink outside, but for safety reasons, I just feel like maybe it should be pink in the inside, so I still get that pink vibe, and then just do black on the outside and black.
All right.
X6.
Them making content, and that is them doing something that they think will make a good video. And even GiGi addressed this because she knew a lot of hate came after that video went out, that it was apparently Cenat's idea in the first place to even do all that stuff, and at the end of the day it was just meant to be a joke. But because a bunch of people were accusing her of being a gold digger and she had to clear up all those rumors, she decided to point the finger at some other people and accuse them of actually using Kai, and that happened to be the Clover Boys.
Not only has this bought 2 cribs and furnished both cribs, y'all just got bust down for the mafia-thon. Y'all all just got a really nice fucking chain for the mafia-thon. But when I'm out buying APs for his birthday, where the fuck were y'all? I didn't see y'all at the dinner. Y'all ain't get no gift. He ain't get from y'all. But I'm the parasite. But I'm draining him. It's me. Y'all are men at the end of the day, and he's another man that's doing all of this for men. But y'all can't accumulate a couple dollars and at least get him a book y'all see like to read.
If accusations like this are pretty true, it just adds more fuel on the fire of hate that the Clover Boys currently have, because a lot of people have already pointed out that certain people who are part of this group bring bad PR to Kai, seem pretty ungrateful, and really aren't there to make good content, but seem like they are just there to leech off of him. So with her providing more insight into what's going on in that Clover Boy scenario, it makes a lot of people question how genuine a friendship certain people in that group actually have with Kai. But again, she doesn't stop there. She even has one more claim, which is the entire cheating allegations that were rumored to be the whole reason as to why they broke up in the first place.
Y'all done came out and said that I done cheated on him with NBA Youngboy. I done cheated on him with Youngboy, then it went to Youngboy bought the G-Wagon, then it went to she's pregnant with his baby. So many different things when I don't even know this man. I don't know Youngboy. First of all, y'all even putting me in a situation with a married man is so disrespectful. Like, I don't know.
Come on now, bro.
Plug.
Now, you know, goddamn, we all know young boy don't give a fuck about that damn marriage. But it's besides the point, bro.
What young boy and his wife or what young boy and his family do or how they move, but I know how Gabrielle move. Gabrielle ain't dealing with no wife. Mind you, I've always said I'm not ready for kids and I'm not dealing with no with kids. I'm sorry. Like, my first has to be your first. Why the fuck would I step out on my boyfriend who don't have half the going on? No disrespect to him or his family, but that this man got going on. Why the fuck would I go mess with a man who has what? I don't know, 20 kids, 15 baby mamas, and a wife? The way y'all are trying to make me seem like I'm just this dog, I thought that was gonna be my husband.
Since this was the main crutch as to why everybody thought her and Kai had broken up, of course she had to address it in her recent video, but there was nothing to really address because no one had proof of anything and no one really said anything. Cenat at no point in time when he originally came out and said he had broke up with GiGi gave a reason as to why. He had just broken up with her and said he wasn't going to get into another relationship. GiGi on the other hand did go on the internet and try to dispel those rumors, saying that they never happened, even claimed that Cenat was feeding into it, when in all reality no one was feeding into anything, because these specific rumors came from a random Twitter page that even Academics himself has a clip dispelling, because there was no real truth or even type of validity behind anything that was being said there.
Rumors going around that Cenat's girlfriend GiGi is cheating on him with NBA YoungBoy via DJ Academics on his live stream. Here's the thing, chat. This is not true. I just want to tell y'all this, man. I know all y'all be loving Kai and whatever, and this is why I realized, like, me and Kai, we've talked, not recently, but like we've talked multiple times, just offline. That, man, when y'all love, y'all be just attacking other no matter what. And this is when I realized, I keep telling y'all this one thing I always say: it's better to be liked than to be right. Bro, how y'all read a headline that says Academics reported that Cenat's girlfriend GiGi is cheating on him with YoungBoy, and I said it on a live stream that I stream to 15,000 people every night. 15,000 people. And there's not one video clip of me saying it.
So she did have to get on the internet and dispel all of these rumors. There was no real rumors to begin with because there was no real validity to anything that was being said. Everybody speaking on the situation, from Academics, who even reportedly reported on this, said that he has no idea what this is actually talking about. So it was genuinely baffling that in her video she even had to bring it up and talk about it, but because of how the internet is, of course she had to address it. And most of the things that she said in that video were again just attacking more of Cenat's friends, saying that they were fake. A lot more clearing up of how she is not a gold digger and doesn't want to use them for money. But one big thing that actually stood out to a lot of people as well is when she called out Cenat's assistant Bree.
Now, as for Brianna, the assistant, bring your to the front. I done had to check this too many times. I hate a bitch that can't keep her nose out of other people's business, that don't know her place. Brianna ain't trash, but that BBL you hiding up under all them fucking clothes, you wide back. Like, why the do you insert yourself in our relationship so much? I don't so just do your job. It's your job to bring zebras and horses in the room. Why are you inserting yourself in my relationship? I'm not one of these little bitches before. I don't know what relationship y'all got to where you feel like you're so inserted in his love life. That's not your place. You want to be with him so bad. One time me and him got into it. So we get into it one time. She texts him like, oh, we're gonna get through this like we always do. If somebody loved you, they would da 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 da. I didn't know being an emotional support animal was a guy requirement on your job application.
Now I'm not going to show every clip, but that was the main stuff. Her apparently inserting herself into GiGi and Kai's relationship. Her apparently overstepping her boundaries when stuff was going on and GiGi and Kai were having problems. Along with throughout that video, I'm not going to show every clip, but she was apparently even getting more and more upset as she talked about Brianna. She would randomly be going on about stuff that she wants to do for Kai or that stuff that happened between her and Kai. And then once Brianna's name was mentioned, she would go on a quite small tangent talking about how much she doesn't like her, how disrespectful she is, and how she is is this, this, and that, and looks like this, this, and that. The genuine disdain that she has for her is pretty insane and pretty out of left field probably for most people. And because of that, Brianna ended up seeing these clips on Twitter and wanted to respond herself with some screenshots and receipts to some of the things that she had been saying throughout her entire video. I started working with Kai when he was 19 with no management. Of course, I treat him like my younger brother. It has become a part of my job to protect him from lying manipulators like this, whether it's business or personal. I don't care who has a problem with that. I sent him a supportive message after he found out you were talking to another boy on a Finsta and flirting behind his back for months. And then you try to rehearse a story with him to tell Kai. If you're gonna tell it, tell the whole story. There is a lot more outside of this that's not being said. I don't know how y'all are with your family or close friends when it comes to how people treat them, but we don't tolerate that over here. Should have just let things blow over, but oh well. With a video attached of the
Plug.
She was talking to Young Boy on her Finsta though?
Plug.
Okay, fam, y'all gotta chill. This shit only happens on Twitch. Finsta? Big AMG Bree?
alleged story that was being rehearsed.
Did you say how much what?
That's all right, bet.
What's your story? Tell me your story.
Bro, the story is, having called, you was on the phone, you asked me if she had
I called. He seen you. I called. He seen my name in your phone, so I called. And you told me to add you to the call. You're saying he added you to the call.
what if he got, what if he have, you know, in my call log, no, like, it don't show it. He said 3-way regular call, cause like, it's not a base sound, so like.
No, like if I add you to the call, it don't say, it don't say, like, you know, you have to start the call on the 3-way for it to say. Like if I add you, it'll just say me. Like I called.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, after watching that video for the first time, because she dropped us all at 4 in the morning when I was already almost done with this video, love that for myself, I was genuinely surprised at what I was looking at, because there is no way that you just had this video being stockpiled and no one has seen it, no one had talked about it, and honestly, no one probably would have seen it if everybody just stayed silent and moved on with their lives. But Bree didn't stop there. She even pulled up Instagram receipts that a lot of people are alleging are fake or not. I'm not the Instagram receipt checker to know if they are, but I'm going to read them to you, but just take them with a grain of salt. And apparently these are two different instances of her allegedly cheating. I just can't do.
So this is Gabrielle. She said, I just can't do this anymore. You don't care about me. I tell you how I feel all the time. You just look over it. Coming to Vegas, seeing you only for a day. Then you have your security telling me that I could leave it. I'm ready to go. I made up a whole lie to Kai just to be here with you. Who the fuck is she talking to?
Plug.
Okay, fam, y'all gotta chill. This shit only happens on Twitch. Wait, Kentrail Golden?
Plug.
I made up a whole lie to Kai just to be here with you. You come to see me, only stayed about 30 minutes. I asked you to stay the night with me. You never even said you would. You never even said you would just give me a kiss on the forehead and leave. Kentrail, Kentrail, we just don't need to talk. My feelings for you will never go away as long as I keep dealing with you. Then you're just playing in my face. I've been here for 2 days now. Today makes 2, and you only came by to see me once. But you've been out since 4 this morning because I see you going live.
Plug.
And it's supposed to be to Kentrail Golden?
Do this anymore.
But people were saying this shit was fake though. So what y'all think? Y'all think this shit fake? I don't know, man.
Or you don't care about me, I tell you how I the night. Never really came. Now, for anybody that's confused, the Kentrail that's being talked about in these messages is not NBA Youngboy. It is actually another streamer, and with these messages being linked,
it ain't Kentrail Golden.
Plug.
between GiGi and that apparent streamer, this is basically a calm before the storm is actually going to come. Because while Brianna might have been up to see all this stuff, a lot of other people that were accused, like Rakai, Dez, Deshae, some of those people aren't up to make responses yet to what GiGi has seen. So who knows what could possibly come out after everybody else gets a chance to react and see the things that she's actually saying. It's gonna be pretty crazy and actually unfortunate to certain parties involved. Like,
yeah, all right. So that's some of the stuff.
So GiGi has had enough and pretty much exposed everyone and everything that contributed to her breakup. Now, according to GiGi, Kai was upset with her for some alleged fake DMs between her and NBA Youngboy.
For y'all to see, I'm about to read what my partner that knows me and knows exactly how I am when it comes to cheating, or when it comes to stepping out, or when it comes to doing certain things. Let me tell you what he said. I said to Youngboy. Mind you, this whole thing started over academics supposedly post or whatever. I don't know. This is what I was saying, right? Mind you, it's not a screenshot. It's just a copy and pasted message, right? And like I said, this is supposedly what I said to Youngboy. I don't know where the this message came from, but let me read it. I just can't do this anymore. You don't care about me. I tell you how I that I could leave it. I'm ready to go, ? I made up just about 30 minutes. You would, ? Kentrell. And you're just playing. I've been here for 2 days. Now today makes 2, and it says sound familiar. I said, no. Did you just fucking
Wait.
with quote unquote, and he said, now today makes 2, and you only came by to see me once, with quote unquote, and he says sound familiar. I said, no. Did you just fucking chat GPT me?
So people in GiGi's comment section felt like this was just a way for Kai to get out of the relationship. Someone states he just wanted to be single. That little Twitter post gave him an opportunity to move on, and it gave he wanted to be single. Weird to throw you under.
What?
plug.
You wanted to be single? What?
The bus to do so. Another person says, GiGi, I'ma hold your hand when I say this. Kai wanted out. He set that text up and fake academics post. He did that ish. You're not part of this narrative he's trying to portray. Oh, and the assistant sprinkled on it. And another person states, Kai knew the rumor wasn't true. When men want to be single, they wait for you to break up with them. Now, GiGi also went off on Deshae, claiming that Deshae secretly wanted to be with her since she was like 14 years old.
Deshae, why the fuck are you saying anything? I seen the clip where Deshae was calling and texting Kai like, oh, her. Mine until 21.
Deshae responds on Twitter with bet. Now then she also exposed Kai Cenat's friend Dez.
You are friendly.
They keep trying to have me.
See you. This was in 2021.
I don't give a fuck. They keep trying to have me. They be trying to have me. Alright. They call my moms. Fuck that. They call my moms a real black queen. Let me call my dukes a real black queen.
So GiGi had some words for Kai's assistant as well.
Now, as for Brianna,
my younger brother, it has a story.
So I record.
I'm gonna do this, but y'all know how.
If I ask you, it'll just say me. Like I told you.
So GiGi responds with, oh man, I don't want to do this, but y'all know how it be when you get in a situation and your N-word don't want you communicating with your guy friends you had around before him. I respect it. I've admitted since day one, I crossed that boundary by answering for him, and I also took accountability and immediately apologized. I'm not afraid to speak my wrongs, but the conversation was never disrespectful. It's also no excuse, but Miss Thick Neck, since we're going there, why you not telling the full story? Tell them how he got caught having a bee in his crib at 5 a.m.
Whoa! Okay, fam, y'all gotta chill. This shit only happens on Twitch. He got caught having a girl in the bed at 5 in the morning. Cenat, what? Not Cenat.
Plug.
5 a.m. and my ass just accepted to call it even. I'm the only real hurt one. Wait, I'm the I'm the one really hurt in this triangle back. Motherfuckers was in his message like, we gonna get through this. It hurts me when you hurt. You deserve to be with somebody that loves you. Bree didn't say that shit, bro. In a way, I'm assuming that somebody is you, huh? Not knowing he was laying on my side. Plus, you never got a response, Goofy. Please, somebody promote her from assistant to girlfriend ASAP. She's dying for it.